Alright, I want to bring my layout, my current layout that has no CSS to it, to be closer to what we see here. That's going to take some positioning and some margins and all that. Well, not positioning, but at least we're going to want to center align things and define widths and that business. And actually, I also see that I neglected to add my header tags here. So first order of business, I don't need it for the featured items, but for the new releases, going to need them over there. And we'll just sort of move along in that capacity. Here we go. These are going to be H2 tags. So just ripping through this. Just write it out. Sci-fi. Here we go. Finally foreign. There we are. Okay, got those guys in, so now we have those listed. One other thing, this is fine that I'm going to have three different features over here, but I've been sort of getting annoyed by staring at them the whole time. So up in the featured content over here, I'm just going to, actually the last two, I just comment out like that. So now those are commented out, so now I only have to stare at the one, which is ultimately what it's going to look like. So, all right, very good. Let me actually do a little bit of CSS now for these guys. If we look in our folder full of stuff, we do have a CSS folder, and we have main in there. And main, here, let me pop it in my tab here. Main already has a lot of good stuff by default, some base styles that boilerplate comes with that are all good. We like them. It says we have some stuff beforehand. This is interesting. It says opinionated defaults, which is exactly right. They just add a little bit of stuff here that you may want to change later. We don't have to worry about that right now. And then we do have a section that says authors custom styles. This is where we're going to put our stuff, and then afterwards they have some helper classes and some print styles, which are all good, and some mobile stuff here as well. Again, we don't actually need to dig into that quite yet. We're just going right here. So our game plan is to manipulate our images mostly. So the first thing is the featured content. Now, the featured content is a full width thing. So we can actually go featured content, then IMG, because we're targeting the image, and we go width 100%. And let's see what happens. Bam. Yeah, look. So we have the width at 100%, and when we make the image smaller, it still stays at that 100% and maintains its aspect ratio like that. Notice how we don't have a horizontal scroll. That's because of the viewport attribute that we have over there, right? The viewport initial scale 1. And we're doing 100% of the browser width, so very good. Our new releases now. Our new releases are these ones that are 400 by 600 pixels. Let me grab the ID for those bad boys. Featured content. Oh, no, sorry. What am I thinking? New releases, rather. And similar to this as far as the tag goes, new releases, image, and now width is going to be, I'm going to set them about 30%. Not about 30%, obviously exactly 30%, because that is going to give us 3 of them, and that's what I'm looking for at any height. And these other guys, I mean, okay, it gives us 3 of them. I didn't put it just 33%, or 33.333, because that would be 100% width. But you notice that we do have some gutters here, which are getting calculated in. So just worth noting that if we did go like 33.33, you see it just doesn't really fit because of those gutters, right? So we'll keep it at 30, which gives us 10 extra percentage breathing room, which is fine because we're going to center all this in the middle. And sort of similarly for these guys, we're going to have 4 of them, right? So let's see. Well, what are we targeting over here? We're targeting all the rest of... Here, I'll just copy this stuff real quick just to get that in there. We're going to be targeting all of these other things, these other elements over here. Don't mind my quick shortcuts. I mean, I have to assume that you know how to do multiple selectors, so I'm just showing you how I like to quickly get the tag name semantically that I want. I got to throw image in all of these things. So same thing applies with regards to the width. I mean, if we did 25%, obviously 25 times 4 would be the full width, but we never really do get there, huh? So what we could do is just drop that down a bit. Let's see, 23 should get us 4 of them at any width. So there we go. And what's not so great over here is that we have these things are aligned to the left. Fortunately, because they are just elements and they are just images, we're going to wrap them later in anchor tags as links. All we need to do at this point is use a nice tag to center align the text, because it'll center text align. And what I'll show you is that here first we're going to target everything inside the elements that are in here, and these are sections. So let's see, here we go, section, and all these elements are inside the section. So if we just take section, we go section, and that's it. It's going to target stuff inside there. We go text align, center, bam. Very cool. So we have everything text align. Let's see, drama. There we go. And that's looking good. The only other thing I want to do is give these guys a little breathing room over here, a little vertical breathing room. So I don't really need it on the new releases because there's only, or did I goof? I think, yeah, oh, look at that. I even goofed from there. There's 6 new releases, so I am going to have to do that. Let me put 3 more over there. I want to give them a little breathing room up top because there's some padding over here. So I'm just going to sort of see what matches it close. I don't need to be perfectly pixel perfect. I want them for both new releases and there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Margin, top, let me just throw out 5 pixels. As though I don't know that's going to look pretty good. I do because I tried this before, but as you see, once I do that, it looks pretty dead on, or maybe it looks like it should do it. We could try 4 and see. Maybe 4 is the magic number. There we go. And now we got that positioned, and look, we don't have any media queries over here, not even necessary. Completely responsive, looking good.